Yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresh and fresh. Two turntables and a mic.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out.
The Tigers, the designated hitter, John Hick.
Up and in there with the first pitch fast. Ball, it's ball one. Popped him up. Wong is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
So digging in now, Niko Goodrum. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. In order to go the Tigers, that won't help much. It's 11-2.
Leading up,
so that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Kolten Wong. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Glove by Cabrera. A second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
On the ground to third. first, but he's called out and the side is. Now at the plate, number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman
at the plate, Josh Harrison. In his career against this pitcher, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 20.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. There's one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeJong. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another one sent foul. Guerrero, the runner at first with two gone. Hit hard on the ground is short. Mercer is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. Here's Jordy Mercer now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The first baseman.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batting.
Up next steps
Number
Kristen
14.
Stewart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Tigers, and they remain. Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player. I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Row, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. 1 out. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
The batter, the right fielder,
In is Christian Yelich. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy.
This one's down to third. Guerrero fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next up for Detroit, Niko Goodrum. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Ken Giles comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Coming to the plate now, number 50. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3. Number 65 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 65.
Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Boy, and call off the dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Liner toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw in gets away from him. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting.
In now, Yadier Molina. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Albert Almora. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to. Digging in to try it again. Number 34. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Now another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Now batting.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Josh Harrison stands in. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
That's popped up. Coming on is Ozuna. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 7.
Settling in now, Jordy Mercer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 2 out with a man at first. Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leading up for Toronto, the second
Now the
baseman,
pitch.
Colton Wong.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know.
Ouch, that got him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Number 66 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 66.
Marcell Ozuna will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Wong gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting. Number 14.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Almora racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, John Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Goldschmidt on the move, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
15-2 the final tally here. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
down first. Look at the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for. You make the city so proud of you, boy, you came up.
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Ride with them dope. It's time to see who be realer. Unloaded, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Stop on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches. God is my world. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad.
First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in. So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Power of big. Part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Christian Yelich. Entering play, he's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeJong. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Settling in now, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the shortstop,
That tails back over, strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Hit hard on the ground to second. DeJong fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Kane leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Persian on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Brewers come up. Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Line drive to left. Stanton is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
In there, a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? In is Christian Yelich. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. 1 run is scored, and that'll get over the wall. In fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All three runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting.
So here's Daniel Ponca now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's another 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Yelich is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here comes the 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Palka comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone.
Now batting, the third baseman,
14-9 is the final score here. St. Louis pick up win number 120, tops in the division.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when